Hey guys, we're here, it's Tuesday, and we are here to teach you how to do a backflip. A backflip is probably the easiest yet most rewarding and fan-pleasing trick that there is. I personally think that if you can make it to the ramp, you can flip. Even if you don't ride a BMX bike, a mountain bike, a scooter, if you can like ride one down the roll-in to the ramp, you can flip it. I guarantee you, it's that easy. I recommend you do learn it into a foam pit, mostly because the biggest problem with a flip is not committing and you land upside down. When you're flipping into the foam pit, do not let go. The most dangerous thing you can do is to let go, because the bike is probably more times than not going to go straight up in the air and it's going to come right back down on top of you. And it's pretty safe to land upside down in the foam pit, but it's not safe to have the bike land on you when you're upside down in the foam pit. One of the big misconceptions with backflips is that when you go off the lip, people always, they want to pull and they end up bar humping, you know, pushing their hips forward. And when you pull like that off the lip, you're working against the lip and you actually kill the flip. You really don't want to do that. You don't want to yank with everything you've got and push your hips like that, because the flip's not going to come around.
All right, guys, that right there is why you don't bar hump and pull off the lip like that. It kills the rotation so fast, and then you're stuck in here.
This ramp is already so steep that it's going to do most of the work for you. So when you go up, you want to lean back, like sit, arms out, sit over the back wheel, and just let the transition go up, and you kind of just follow it up. So you, almost like you would lift up a manual, you're gonna do that with the lip, and if you keep looking around, you're gonna eventually see the foam, see the ramp, and it's gonna work. So if you're following those directions of just sitting back and letting that lip take you, more times than not, if you're committing, you're probably already flipping all the way around. If you're not, there are a couple things you can do in the air to either speed up or slow down the flip. Those are going to be essentially just opening your arms and your legs and pulling them closer to you. When you're flipping, if you feel like you're going too slow, pull in your arms and your legs, and it's gonna speed up the flip. And then vice versa, if you're flipping too fast, open everything up, and it's gonna slow down that flip. And that's really going to help you when you start taking your flip to different features, because you're gonna know once you're in the air, okay, I'm flipping too slow, I need to chill out, or it allows you to kind of chill at the beginning, and then once you see the landing, you can tuck in. You just kind of feel it out. You know, everyone's a little different, but you know, really take the time to figure out speeding up and slowing down your flip. I watched a lot of flip tutorials when I was learning to backflip, and I can tell you that I feel like they were always missing something, because like I said, if you can make it to the ramp, you can flip the bike or the scooter or the BMX bike. You can flip any of it around. All right, that was for all you scooter kids, just to show you that all these tips apply on the mountain bike, the BMX bike, and the scooter.
Hey, bust out the end.
It's that easy. But the hard part about the flip is clearing the jump, the box jump, the double, the spine, clearing it the same way you would if you were just jumping it. Everyone always told me, oh, you just gotta go faster to flip it. And I don't think that should be the case. When I was learning flips, I learned it on a dirt jump, and I would land just frame case every time on the double that I was doing it on. So I pushed the landing way in so I could catch backside. The problem was, whenever I would jump that jump and not flip it, I would go way too far because I couldn't figure out how to make the flip travel like a regular jump. I was always just going straight up. And that goes back to what I was saying with that takeoff. You know, if you straighten out your legs, you're gonna go high. You're just gonna go straight up. So that's another thing, that chilling and bending your knees off the lip is really gonna give you that horizontal, that distance. Someone in 2012 gave me the biggest tip that changed how I flipped forever. I was in the foam pit and I was trying to figure out how to clear the whole resin, and I just would keep landing short. And someone told me to pick a spot in front of you, wherever you're flipping, pick a spot and watch that. until both wheels are off, and then you can look back. And what that does is that kind of forces your body this way. If you're going slower at a jump and you look forward longer, you're going to go farther. If you look straight up, you're gonna go straight up. So like, also when you learn to judge speed for flips for different jumps, it's gonna determine how much you pop and how much you change, but that's the biggest thing, is when you're learning to flip the whole jump, don't be afraid to just kind of watch forward a little bit. And that will help you a lot when it comes to flip combinations as well. I pretty much go off the lip and I watch my front tire until I'm upside down. And that translates really well for when I do flip can or flip bar or flip whip. I'm already used to looking at the bike. I'm never even thinking about the ground until I've done the trick and I'm ready to spot my landing. I hope that helped you learn how to flip. A lot of it is just committing. Use the ramp, bend off the lip, don't straighten out, look forward a little bit, let that rotation just come around, spot your landing, and you're good to go. If you guys have any issues or any other questions, feel free to message me, comment. If I get enough questions, maybe I'll make another video. If you guys like this video, hit the like button, share it, subscribe. You shut up. If you guys want to see any other tutorials, let me know. There's a lot of tricks I can't do, so don't pick those ones. Classic Spencer. All right, guys, we'll see you later.